You know, folks, I've always said it. I've got the best sense of humor. Everyone tells me that, even the generals. I told them a joke the other day and they said, "Sir, you're the funniest president in history." Maybe true, maybe not. But they laughed hard. Tremendous laughter. Because when you're winning like we are, you've got to enjoy it a little. But let me tell you, the Democrats, they don't laugh. They never do. They're angry people. They didn't respect you. They didn't respect our country. But we're bringing that respect back. For the first time in decades, America is strong again. We're defending our core interests, not someone else's. America first. Remember that? Still true. My campaign was about one thing: common sense. Simple. Strong borders, fair elections, safe cities. And look at the map, folks. Red everywhere. Just a tiny little blue on the coasts. And even that's fading fast. We won big. We won bigger than anyone thought possible. Nobody's ever seen numbers like ours. Incredible numbers. They said we didn't win. Total nonsense. Fake news. We had the biggest crowds, the most votes, the strongest support from our military. You know why? Because we rebuilt it. We made it powerful again. The media didn't like that, so they made up stories, lies. They do it all the time. But the people, you didn't buy it. The press is corrupt. Everyone knows it. We don't have an honest press anymore, and that's a big problem. But we fight back. We go straight to the people. That's why you're here. That's why the rallies are so big. Because you know the truth. We don't need their headlines. We make our own. Believe me, the fake news is dying. We brought back something very special: pride. For too long, politicians cared more about borders 7,000 miles away than our own. Can you believe it? We spent trillions protecting other countries while ours fell apart. Not anymore, folks. Now we defend our border, our people, our America. That's how it should be. You know what we found? The invasion isn't just from outside. It's from within. Terrible people, bad actors. They don't wear uniforms. They hide behind fancy words. But I see them. We all see them. They want chaos. They want division. But we're stronger. We love our country, and we're taking it back piece by piece. Biden let criminals walk right in. From prisons, from mental institutions, from places you wouldn't believe. Murderers, drug dealers, terrible people. 11,000 killers, can you imagine? We had zero. Zero. They had no control. Total incompetence. It's a disaster like never before. But we're fixing it. Fast. The people running Biden's White House, not him, he doesn't even know where he is. They're radical lunatics. Brilliant maybe, but no common sense. None. They open the doors to chaos and then act surprised when crime explodes. You couldn't run a lemonade stand like that. It's a total mess, folks. Venezuela. They emptied their prisons. Emptied them. Sent them right here. Go to America, they said, and Biden welcomed them with open arms. Now those same people are forming gangs, hurting communities, destroying neighborhoods. We stopped them once. We'll stop them again, and this time, for good. Let me tell you about Washington, D.C. Our capital, our pride. It became a disaster zone, the most unsafe city in the country. Embarrassing. I said, we can't have this. So we took action. 12 days, folks. Just 12 days. 1,700 career criminals gone. Cleaned out. Never seen anything like it. And after that, the city came alive. Streets clean. Families walking hand in hand. People smiling again. It's beautiful. Washington went from the most dangerous city to one of the safest in under a month. That's what strength does. That's what leadership looks like. You won't get that from the other side. The Democrats ruined great cities. Look at San Francisco, a disgrace. Chicago, chaos. New York, crime everywhere. Los Angeles, gone. Terrible what they've done. But don't worry, we're going to fix them one by one. It's a big job, but we'll do it. We always do. I call it a war from within. That's what it is. Not tanks and planes, ideology. Weakness disguised as compassion. But we don't surrender. We fight for common sense, for order, for the rule of law. America deserves safety. And under my leadership, it's coming back fast. You know, folks, controlling our border isn't just policy, it's survival. Every strong nation protects its gates. Without that, you don't have a country. When I was in office, we had 0 illegal crossings for months. 0. It was perfect. The safest it's ever been. And the media said nothing. Of course not, because success doesn't fit their story. They'd rather talk about nonsense, lies. But people saw it. They knew the truth. We had peace, we had jobs, and we had borders. That's called winning, folks. Big league winning. Now you turn on the news and what do you see? Chaos, violence, millions pouring in. 25 million, entire prisons emptied. It's unbelievable. It's not immigration, it's an invasion. And every American deserves better. Believe me, we're bringing that better future back. I talk to brave officers, soldiers, and patriots. They all say the same thing. Sir, we just want to do our jobs. And I tell them, you will. Because we respect law enforcement again. We honor the badge. We don't defund heroes. We stand with them. Always. When I drive through towns now, I see something special. Hope. People standing tall again. Flags flying. Families proud. That's what makes America great. It's not politics, it's spirit. And that spirit is back, folks. Stronger than ever. So to all of you, the soldiers, police, patriots, I say this. We're rebuilding not just our cities, but our courage, our strength, and our faith. America's comeback has already started. The fake news won't show it, but you can feel it. We're back. Bigger, better, stronger.